Hello, hello, hello. Well, that's a first. I don't think I've ever started a stream with a raid before. Hello, hello, hello. Well, that's a first. I don't think I've ever. Are we getting feedback? I don't think I've ever started a stream with a raid before. Are we getting feedback? Hi, little Eve Blaster. Not sure whether Vector's getting there. There is an echo. I've just got rid of the echo, I think. The echo should be gone. Oh, look at that, Chris. You're a founding member of this channel. Hello, little E Blaster. Little E Blaster's in the chat there. I had to do a special. Hey, nice shirt. Yeah, I have the shirt on. Hi Nick, happy Friday. Ugh. I hope everyone's had a better week than I have. I've had a pretty rough week. Looks good, man. Thank you. I'm not quite sure I deserve it, but I am very honoured to be part of the Lad Coders group. Yeah, it's been a rough week. Hi TV Gamer, thanks for joining. The reason I'm a founder is thanks to Clarkio. How's Clarkio made you a founder of this channel? I'm confused. Nick Larson, it's sorry to hear that it's been an interesting week here, but I can't find much to complain about. Fair enough. Atomic Giant. Ah, well, I hope it ends well. Indeed. He gave me the first. Oh, did he? Oh, I never realised that, Chris. Oh, I see. So I don't know whether did Nick get a Nick, you're a live coder, aren't you? As far as I can recall. Yeah, you're a live coder. So did you get a shout out by the bot or not? He goes streaming back. Or maybe it's I got one. Excellent. Wow, didn't know there was a name on the back. Yes, Little E Blaster. Ramberling Geek UK. It wasn't meant to have the ER in, but there you go. Yes, you were at TwitchCon, I recall now. Little E Blaster. Do you know why it's number 76? Can you guess? Those look, they are really awesome. I mean, my microphone's in the way at the moment. Let's try and do that from the stand back. You get the whole, you know. You've got 76 chickens. No. It was the year I was born. Everyone else was doing 42, so I thought I'd try and be different. It almost fits perfectly. I just need to lose a little bit of weight and it would fit perfect. I went 40, which matches my Twitter name. Ah, fair enough. I want to know why the bot didn't shoot. Right, I'm going to kill the bot and then I'm going to see whether Nick gets a shout out. You were born then. Yes, Little E Blaster. You've got it in one. If I kill that and then start it again, and then switch back. So next time Nick speaks, hopefully you're rambling on Discord. Got a double shout out. Yes. I never said it wasn't buggy, Chris. Oh no! Not again. Double. It shouldn't even be twice. Oh yeah, I've obviously got the. Oh. Oh, I didn't update the variable. It should be saying your name. Oh, there's so many bugs in this. It's hard to test on your own, though. Lol. Kinda works. And Vector hasn't died yet. It is hard. The reason for the double shout out is because in my shout out from the Vector bot, I put !SO and Stream Element bot is picking that up. So that's part of the reason. I'm not too sure why it went crazy for Chris. Oh. Hi, Codebase Alpha. Who looks cool then? Exactly. Why didn't Codebase Alpha get a shout out? I'm intrigued. Codebase Alpha didn't get a shout out. And he should have as a live coder. He should have got a shout out as a live coder. Curiosity is... How did your stream go anyway, Nick? Wow, why did it do that? You rated us at the start. How did your stream go? Why is it in a weird window? Heck. It's all going so well tonight. Twitch. Is it live coders? Team or something? Tell you what, let's just go to... Just because he's there. And then... Nope. Is it on mine? Took us to the plugin, don't want the plugin. It was fun. It's been a fun week making Autonotes take over the stream. Ah! Inspired, yes. Yes, Mike Jolly's streams inspired us all. So as we're talking right now, what should be happening, he says. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Oh. Where's this running from? What should be happening, what I'm trying to show you, Nick, is this is actually logging the chat. But mine's all very hacky, I feel. Oh no, Codebase Alpha's going to tell me off for saying that now. D-chat. I thought I moved it. Clearly not. Let's switch back to that one so I can see what I'm doing. Did I just put it in the root there? There you go. So if I go into here and then go to the 11th of the 10th, and it started in 1906, did it? That can't be right, but okay. Yeah. So that's what mine's outputting. So if someone chatted it, or chats, it should update dynamically, hopefully, with any luck. So that's what currently I'm grabbing to do the same idea, is to stick it along with the stream for the chat, like a chat log. Hi, there you go. So if you saw, the hi appeared. Nice. Mine's all C# and the Twitch lib library. Cool founders badge there, CM Chris Jones. Why isn't Kobe Alpha getting shouted out? Oh, is it because he's gone to sleep? Yours is C sharp too. Yeah, but yours is probably written properly. Did it try and shout out? Thanks for being a mod. Live codes into chat. Nick Larson. So it's only got Nick, didn't get... Right, okay. So this is obviously broke. So let's go and try and fix it. Hacky, hacky, hacky. So, everyone's got opinions. It accomplishes the goal I was trying to do. Oh, see you, little Leap Blaster. You're going to bed. I'm gonna just raise my camera up. Oh no, not too much. Oh no, now you can see the top of the screen. Cut my own head off. Crafty, crafty. Opinions? Everyone's got opinions. Yeah, so let's open this up. So this should be a different version to what's actually running. First of all, let's check, fix this. Howdy, Matthew. How's the jersey on me? It's really good. It fits surprisingly well. I'm a bit tubby, but we'll ignore that. So if we got rid of some of this, it'd be perfect fit. And really high quality. Quite impressed. And a proud owner, to say the least, because I don't actually. I'm very proud to be a member of the Live Coders team. Mine is a little snug. I think I need to drop a few pounds. Yeah, me too. Me too. Codebase Alpha, I was really happy with mine. With the fit of yours. Yeah, the fit, it's fine. It's just... I think if I would have gone for the next size up, it would have been too much. Chris Jones online says before the shout out to a mod, I think the message might... Yes, definitely. Line 74. Shall we actually get you back on so you can see the code? Because you can't see the code. Is the music too loud? I feel like the music's too loud. So, who in chat remembers about a month ago I was rear-ended on my car? Do you know why this happened? Because I did it like 10 minutes before the chat. Thanks for being a mod. And we want to say the name, don't we? We want to say chat message, display name. I do now you mention it. Ah, exactly. Well, guess what happened on Wednesday evening? I was hit again. Would you add and eve it and believe it? Not another, indeed, Chris, another one. When is the code running up and entering the room? Yeah, the bot's always running all the time, and I'm using the Twitch lib, so when a message is received. So currently it checks to see whether the user is a live coder. If it is a live coder, it does a shout out, sends a message, sends it to the bot, as in Vector, and then S&B or Codebase Alpha suggestion is to take it out so he doesn't get multiple shout outs. That was the idea. So then I remove it from the list. I know this code's not great. It could needs tweaking and optimizing, but I went for let's get it working. And then I did, which I did 10 minutes before the stream without really checking it or anything. I did if it's a moderator in the chat. Line 60, need to remove your name and add the user. Evening all. Hello, Cody Beard. Yeah, I see. I see what you said, Chris. I see what you're saying. And on top of that happening this week, I've been full of a code. So if you remove me from the list and the boss has not restarted, that is why. Yeah, but it didn't even shout you out. It should have detected you first, then shouted you out. Because you're only removed if you detected. But we'll restart it and try it again in a sec. See where I've gone wrong, because invariably I've gone wrong. So yeah, I was off. I've had full of a cold all week. Off work Tuesday. Went back to work Tuesday, not feeling 100% still. Then promptly stopped in the queue of traffic and someone rear-ended me again. So Wednesday night I had all that to sort out. So yeah, it's been a week. It's been a week. It really has. Let me see if I can show you a safe picture of the car. I'll have to take the reg out, won't I? Let's just go to this one for a sec, just in case it pops up on the whole screen. No, I haven't restarted the bot yet. I've got the bot running separately to this bot. I've got a copy of it basically, but I'll kill that one in a second, and then I'll get this one running. Doing it live on stream. That didn't work. Typical. No, I don't want to update. Open. Here we go. Edit. Oh, let me edit the file. Okay, now it's going to let me edit the file. Edit. No. Trouble opening the file. Oh, come on. Edit with photos. Windows 10's being a piece of junk right now. It won't let me open the picture and let me edit it. So that's let me open it there. Now can I edit it? No, I'm not allowed to edit it. Save a copy. Holy moly. I'm going to do it. I'm going to open it in Paint. Open with Paint. Can't read. Wow, is this all because of OneDrive? OneDrive, I never have a problem with OneDrive. I'll stick it in there, see if that helps. Oh, is that what it is? It's a heck file, that's what it is. It's the Apple heck file. That's why it's having trouble with it. I'll come back to that in a sec. Turn the music down just a notch. Absolutely. That was more like 3 notches, but there you go. You're not dancing, Kobe Alpha. Lol. Right, okay, let's go and kill this bot, because I got totally squirreled myself. Let's kill this. Which one's which? That is the Python, so we need to kill this one. And then we'll switch back to here. And we'll run this off, or run this even. Right, let's see what actually happens. That dancing is not a pretty sight. So Kobe South, if you want to say something, like test, and we'll actually see what actually happens. Do 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 do. Oh, testing 1, 2, 3. Ah, Coded B is post 3 and 4 now. Excellent. Okay, so that worked for Codebase Alpha. 2 for the price of 1. Yeah. All it did. We should do, Chris, because. Why didn't you get a shout out? Well, I expected Chris to get a shout out then because it was the first time he spoke since the bot was restarted. Or chatted in chat. Curious. So, if it's a moderator that's chatted equals true, and coders exist is not a coder, as in a live coder, which you're not, are you, Chris? Online, you've got coders exist, but strictly speaking, I shouldn't be on that list. Yeah, that's why I say in here. I check to see. Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah. I wonder. Because that line itself, I don't really like. It's a bit complicated. But if I just take that out. But the problem with this is, which now makes sense. Every time you chat, because there's no flag in there or anything to say. Yeah, that makes sense now. So every time you chat now, it's going to give you a shout out or a thanks for being a mod. Is he going to chat? Oh, there you go. Have a separate list for nut mods. Yeah, you don't stream it, do you? Couldn't you just add an exclusion list instead of removing the live coders list? Okay, I'm going to stop it. Lol, that's amazing. I've stopped it now, Chris, so it doesn't keep doing that. TB Game is trying to say something. Couldn't you just have an exclusion list instead of removing them? I could do. I could move them into another list, couldn't I? So remove them from that list and add them to another list, or something. You could do a list join to merge the mods and the coders together. Well, don't remove them. Oh, do it the other way you're saying, TB Gaming. Do it so just keep a list of people who's actually in the chat. And then check against that and don't re-announce them. Yeah, well, his mod came from the Twitch lib. So I was just playing around this before I started streaming. Yeah, so when I had a quick look at this before we started streaming, I'm getting the list of live coders from Twitch, from the Twitch API. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear that not that one. It doesn't appear it says broadcaster or moderator, so I don't think I can get a list of mods, but I've not looked. Nothing yet, Chris. The list is ever changing as people are added, though. So best get from Twitch. Yes, that's so this. If we go back to here, so this is where I'm getting the list from Twitch, and just squared them into a list for now. You get a pat on the head, Chris Jones. Does live code a Trump mod? No, I don't think so. They should be treated the same, really. So I could change it. I could change this here and move it up here and just do and or. But then you'd have to change what you say, I guess. Right, is Mojo probably on chat message? Yes, it is Code Base Alpha. Hello, Copperbeardy. Thank you for joining the stream. I am extremely hot. Whoa, this top is keeping me really warm tonight. Ooh, that was quick. Man, that sucks that it can't open that file. Lol. Was that behind me? Hopefully it was. Yay, hacky hacky. %% polyester, not summer wear. No. Well, it is autumn here, isn't it? So, that was me when I was hit from behind and I was stationary. So it's all popped off there. And there is damage to the front as well. Don't think I've got that picture, or have I? So I can't believe I've been hit. Yeah, hit twice in literally 4 weeks. Yeah, not pretty. Oh wow. Download codecs from Microsoft Store. Seriously? No. Because it's in this HVAC thing. It won't let me show you the picture until I downloaded this sleep codec. Yay. So yes, that's one of the new forephones to yes, it is. It is brand new. It's 3 months old, Chris, and it's been hit twice from behind. Nearly 4 months old. 3.5 months old. You are correct. I have been hit twice. Boo hoo hoo hoo. Will that open now? Yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but oh God. Stupid. So if you look, I got pushed into a car in front of me. Yeah. It feels a little bit jinx, this car now, to be honest with you. Considering I've literally not had any bumps for years, like anything for like 5 years, 6 years maybe. That's a lawsuit right there. So yeah. So I got pushed. So I was stationary in a queue of traffic, and then the person behind me whacked me and pushed me forward and knocked me into the other car. What can you do? What can you do? What can you do? I have a 2016 Focus ST. I love my Focus, but Ford stopped making them over here. So you're in the States then, I presume. Not going to have many options for a manual transmission here soon. Oh no, that's not good. Yeah, so being ill this week, being off work this week, going back to work, getting hit, and then dealing with insurance companies. I reckon at least 20 miles per hour. Yeah, I want a Tesla as well, but I can't afford a Tesla. Tesla would be amazing, wouldn't it? I saw one. I did see one of those this week. First time I've seen one parked, so I could go and have a little nosy in the window. Good evening, Agent Coder. Thank you for joining us. So yeah, that's been my exciting week. Good evening, Agent Coder. Spread. So, I suppose what we could do is a list of mods, and I did look for a list of VIPs, but I couldn't see a list of VIPs from anywhere. So if anyone knows, I keep seeing more and more in my little corner of the country. I'm surprised that anyone here can afford one. Yeah, there's I think I see about 3 or 4 different ones going up and down the motorway each morning. Or, you know, when I go up and down the motorway, there's different ones. So they're quite popular. I'm working on my bot, Agent Coder. So when, it's currently not running, but when a live coder enters the chat, Vector will shout it out. So if I run it, and if Codebase Alpha would do the honours of saying something, hopefully Vector will say something. If I wake him up. Copbeardy, Chris Jones, I live 40 foot out from a blind bend in the road. There are two speed around it, 9 or 90. Cody Basie Alpha. He said Cody Basie Alpha. It doesn't say Codebase, he says Cody Basie Alpha. So we're still getting the double shout out, aren't we? Why are we getting the double shout out? I don't quite understand this double. Oh, you a mod? No, you're not a mod. Well, yeah, it did work. Kind of. Is it a combination of line 59 and 60? I think it's this. Because I'm doing ping SO. Although, Johnny Fivebot said it twice, didn't he? Oh. So hang on. So we don't need that line. Why have I put that in? Because presumably when the chat says it, let's just test that. I'm saying it's a chat, and then Vector says it's a chat as well. So it's a double post. You're up again, Codebase Alpha. I mean, I suppose I could do it. I only got one post, and then when you said something, it didn't post anything. So, oh.
Thanks for being the monster of elements is in the chat. Check out Stream Elements. Stream at Twitch.tv/Stream Elements.
Oh my word.
Thanks for being the mod CMJCHRISJONES is in the chat. Check out CMJCHRISJONES. Stream at Twitch.tv/CMJCHRISJONES.
Disaster! I find it more hilarious than anything else.
CMJCHRISJONES is working for a little while.
Oh no!
Thanks for being the mod Stream Elements is in the chat. Check out Stream Elements. Stream at Twitch.tv/Stream Elements.
Wow, that's funny. Right, so I've taken that out, so that'll stop that. I've taken this out, which will stop the double chat, because I forgot about the command actually posting to chat as well from Vector. So if we post once now, we should only get one with any luck. And then Chris used lurk, which is also a command for Vector. So if I just do test. Nope. It did work for me. Will it queue Codebase Alpha? It's picking Codebase Alpha. Really? Say something again, please, Codebase Alpha, if you don't mind. I'm wondering whether it doesn't do it when it's executing. Okay. Oh, I'm so confused. So I've stopped it, started again. So if Codebase Alpha says something and I don't say anything, what does it do? There you go. Codebase Alpha. Okay, cool. Now if I say something as another live coder, what's it do? Ah, Copper Beardy, thank you for the bits. Much appreciated. You didn't even know you had bits, and you gave them to me. Thank you very much. Book in your code. It seems to be, doesn't it? It's almost like I'm removing all live coders. But that should find... Oh. Is it... You are. That code is suspect. Not any. Ah. So the better way of doing this then, because I've just threw that together, is leave that there for reference for a sec. Try where? You want a single. You want the live coder with the name. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I was thinking of changing this completely because, and you know they are there because line 56 you got it in there. Yes, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, should I just remove it by name rather than by index? I'm not sure how to write the link for that, if I'm honest, but. I remove by name. Oops. Why doesn't it like that? What's wrong with it? It wants it to be true. But if I do this though, coders.remove. Okay. What, and then the same command? Just do a rematch again of it. Although I had any there, didn't I? Because that's searching through them, looking for this to match the display name. tbgamer coder.remove coders.single. Yeah, okay. I struggle with link. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. So you're saying do this. Oops. Chat master then starts display name. Open. Typo. And that's the wrong type now, isn't it? If team members contains user, remove post message. Yeah, because that's removing it straight from the list. Oh, okay. Sorry, my voice is going. Okay. So basically that just looks for a single instance of what you're looking for, and if more than one is returned, it returns an error. And in this instance, there should only ever be one. So that's what we do want. That kind of makes sense. I need to sit down for like 2 hours and just write a load of links, try and get them into my head. Check out. Cool, thank you, Codebase Alpha. So if I say something, oh, he's waking up. He keeps going to sleep.
The live coder is in the chat. Check out Rambling Stream at twitch.tv/RamblingGeek.
The mod code's been removed, Chris, and we died. We died. Sequence contains no matching element. C display name equals E display name. Oh, that's because we need to check. "56 is wrong." Yeah. TB Gamer, explain. Why is 56 wrong? So it's because the users are nested in an array. That's how I understood it anyway. So if I do this, to try and show what I mean, I've got coders, and then if I do users, oops, coders any dot C display name will work right. I'm not sure, if I'm honest, because what I did is I've got this, I create coders here, I return coders, and then the class for this, if we open it, has Twitch Live coders in, which I'm putting everything in, and then this has got an array of user. I'm happy to try it your way. I am learning all this stuff. So you're saying voice is going again. Any and essentially I mean that looks cleaner, because if you read the coders from team, and so will the Yeti drill down into the user's array as well to find the display name? I guess it will, looking at that. So if I just quickly find something else, language or game. So you've got users. So is it users display name? Nope. Someone 3D printed. Someone 3D printed Lamborghini Aventador. Don't know how to pronounce that, apparently. That would take an incredibly long time. Or a lot of 3D printers. Or both. No, you're checking the coders against who sent the message right now. Users really don't play a part, does it? I don't. What I was trying to do is match it against display name. And display name, as far as I could, we've got name. Oh, it is at that level. Ah, my mistake. It's at both levels. Huh. Okay. So if we run it then, in theory. Okay. Didn't fire, did it? Because it doesn't see the display name, I don't think. I think this is the problem I had, which is how I ended up with this convoluted thing. What is coders? Coders is... let's go back to this. So I'm calling team live coders from the Twitch API. Create a list of coders, which basically serializes that into the live coders. And then that is the class for Twitch live coders. Yeah, I've set a breakpoint. Ta-da! So we can see what we're actually getting. So it doesn't even fire. Line 57. No. Which is why I've confused myself, because I was looking at display name here and didn't notice it here. Zezd. Typo. Boom. So as far as it's concerned, that's false and just jumps to the next. Ah. That's confusing, isn't it? And the live coders are inside users. This is what I remember doing now when I was messing with it. That's the team name. And the users are there. Which is how I ended up with this. So coders.users, yeah. Right, okay. So you're saying I should be able to do... Codebase Alpha thinks the code is too complex. I'm not going to disagree. User as a collection. +1 Codebase Alpha. Fair enough. Yeah. Hey, Goat Kronos, welcome to the stream. We're playing around with my bot and the little vector guy. So to verify, you could do. So to verify, you could do. You could do. I could do. I could do lots of things. Feels like I need to just return a list of users, and that would make everything really easy. Coders first users.any. Then the remove will become. You didn't go where I thought you were going to go with that. So you think I should do... No worries, Cronus, you lurk away, no problem. I'm just learning all the time. I don't code for full time for a living. So this is more of a hobby, and I stream me trying to muddle my way through it. Then I would return and reshape the data to be a happy place. Get the win first, see if it works, give yourself a goal, then figure out how to get back there and make... Yeah, that's kind of like what I was doing with all this. I wasn't happy with this at all. This seemed far too convoluted. So you're saying do coders... and then users. There they are. Then any. So this feels similar to what I already had, or am I wrong? Hey. Stuck my code onto Discord. Hello all. Hi Frank. How you doing? Chris. Calling CM Jones. CM Chris Jones. CMJ Chris Jones. Step away from the banhammer. Step away from the bummer. I think you had the right idea, but it was by accident it worked. For the first live code. Right, okay. Well, it would have worked for every live coder, but it was the remove that was wrong as well, wasn't it? No? Or have I totally missed? No, not taking it as criticism at all. It's fine. I am literally winging it, as they say.
Goat Kronos is now following.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Goat Kronos. I'm eating tea. You're safe. That's for you, Frank. You're safe at the moment. So in theory, we should... Oh, we're going to change the remove as well, weren't we? And then change the remove to something along the lines of... Was it first again? .users... And then what we could do is look at Codebase Alpha's approach and see. I'll tell you what I wanted to do. What I really wanted to answer. Why won't users.remove won't work? Coders.first. Oh. Ugh. I'm inside remove, aren't I? Keep getting ahead of myself, keep getting ahead of myself, keep getting ahead of myself. No, remove's not an option there. Do. Wow, how was I messing that up so much? Oh, there you go. I thought I was really messing that up then. Yes, I know about interfaces. I know. Ignore that. So, Frank's a live coder. I'm a live coder. And so is Codebase Alpha. So, if anyone who's a live coder speaks now, should get a shout out, but they're gonna get it out. They're gonna get a shout out every single time. Yeah, it should hit every single time. So if I do a test, oh,
A live coder is in the chat. Check out Rambling Geek. Stream at twitch.tv/ramblinggeek. A live coder is in the chat. Check out Bushiro's. Stream at twitch.tv/Bushiro's.
wow! It pronounces your name really well, Frank. Thank you very much, Frank.
Coder is in the chat. Check out Bushiro's. Stream at twitch.tv/Bushiro's.
TB Gamer, you seem surprised that it worked. I expected it to work. It's just going to do it every time a live coder speaks because we don't remove it.
A live coder is in the chat. Check out Bushiro's. Stream at twitch.tv/Bushiro's.
It's going to do it again now.
A live coder is in the chat. Check out Codebase Alpha. Stream at
It was
twitch.tv/Codebase.
it was timing. You mean the delay in the stream?
A live coder is in the chat. Check out Bushiro's. Stream at twitch.tv/Bushiro's.
Not at all, Frank. Not at all. It's quite amusing, really.
A live coder is in the chat. Check out Codebase Alpha. Stream at twitch.tv/Codebase Alpha.
What you like? You like getting shouted out every time you chat? Codebase Alpha.
In the chat. Check out Bushiro's. Stream at twitch.tv/Bushiro's. A live coder is in the chat. Check out Bushiro's. Stream at twitch.tv/Bushiro's.
Oh yeah.
Live coder is in the chat. Check out Codebase Alpha. Stream at twitch.tv/Codebase Alpha.
Wow.
A live coder is in
Love
the
it.
chat.
This just
Codebase Alpha. Stream at twitch.tv/Codebase Alpha.
Frank's finding this hilarious.
A live coder is in the chat. Check out Codebase Alpha. Stream at twitch.tv/Codebase Alpha.
Which camera is this? Forgot all my camera numbers again.
Coder is in the
That's 2. That's 1. That's 4. So this must be 3.
at twitch.tv/.
Yeah, Vector's totally trolling everyone now.
A live coder is in the chat. Check out Bushiro's.
Hello.
At twitch.tv/Bushiro's.
There you go. There he is.
A live coder is in the chat. Check out Bushiro's. Stream at twitch.tv/Bushiro's.
Right, okay. I am going to go and grab a cup of tea. How do we all feel about me running an ad? I feel a bit awkward about running an ad. I want to try it to see how it works. Are we okay if I run an ad while I make a cup of tea? The chat's gone quiet now. Do it! Do it! I'm just going to make a cup of tea and I'll run an ad. Let's see whether I can get back before the ad finishes. Because I've no idea how this works. So do I just click this button? So an ad should be running now for non-subscribers. I don't know. But I'll be right back.
twitch.tv/CodeBaseAlpha. Coder is in the chat. Check out Bushiro's stream at twitch.tv/Bushiro's.
Should we stop that? Right. I'm back. Cup of tea. What did I miss? The thing is, I have no idea what the ad was for. I just saw that question by Codebase Alpha. Most of us see it, so I don't know what happens. So did you just see my Be Right Back screen then? Because TV Games is Turbo, so I think that means you pay for it. That's like Twitch Prime for Twitch, isn't it? Sorry, it's like Amazon Prime for Twitch. Frank's a subscriber, so he won't see it. I've no idea what the ad is. A live coder is on the chat. Yeah, that's that one. What's Turbo? Oh, Ancient Coder saw the ad. What was it for? I presume it was for a game of some description. Muted, yeah, fix that. Thanks, Frank. Yeah, I've turned it off now. TV Games pays $9 a month to see no ads. Right, okay. And Frank only saw the Be Right Back screen. Got you. So at least I know what happens. So basically, the only people who see the ads then are non-subs and non-turbo people. And I guess VIPs, what is it? FIFA. So the ad was for FIFA. FIFA 2020, I guess. Interesting. It would be, I think, three different ads. Because I ran a 3-minute one because I thought it was going to be a while. And yeah, I get the choice of running a 1-minute ad or a 3-minute, but I clicked the 3-minute one. So it was just Ancient Coder. Interesting. Because it because I thought for subs and stuff it still showed the ad, but it put my screen in the top right hand corner. Coder bead. I didn't see anything, but then I'm running a lot of ad blocking. Well, good job supporting the stream, Ancient Coder. You're rich now, Rambling Geek. I wish I was Codebase Alpha. I wish I was rich enough to sit at home all day and actually try and get some of this stuff stuck in my head. Maybe one day I'll win the lottery. Wishfulthinking.com. Although I do have it on tonight, tomorrow night and Monday. You never know. You've got to try. You've got to be in it to win it. No, it's not going to get us rich at all. Not at all. I'll let you know, Agent Coder. Oh, it's a light. There's a flashing thing just beneath Vector, and I thought it was a graphical glitch, but it's not. It's an LED that's flashing inside of him. Coder Beard. I give Amazon a lot of money, so don't feel guilty. No, I've give Amazon a lot of money since getting into the streaming lark. So we got this bit working. So this worked. I'm going to turn this camera off a second. Can't do it from there. I need to do it in here. Because otherwise all you're going to see is my arm. Yeah, I'm going to sit down for a bit because I have actually got a sore neck and sore back. Refactor time. Yeah, I did look at how much money I've given Amazon, and then I kind of just closed the window and just thought, oh well, never mind. So get rid of my comments for a second. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that because that was the duplication. Let's simplify. So we know this works. Let's get rid of that. So now we want to remove the user. We factor with an X. Yeah, let's get rid of that as well. Woohoo! Okay. Let's get rid of that. Don't like seeing myself too many times. Yeah, just a list string. What are we talking about now? Oh, TB Gamer, I would make code of list of names. Go to where you pull out the code. Right, okay. So basically, I'm calling it down here. And I did it like this, but what you're basically saying is just return the users only. Which I kind of agree with. Chris is back properly now, everybody. Dun dun dun. That means he's fed, he's watered, and he's ready to participate. Don't ban Frank. Agent Cody, you're pulling too much info you don't need. Rambling Geek. Brace yourselves, chat. Yes, I don't disagree. So, I just did what I did, and it worked. So how would you change this then? Where am I going wrong if you think I'm pulling too much info? I try not to, honest. You can't do it that way. Yeah, so I return list string code is of. Oh. Ah. Interesting. See, I didn't even think of that. I changed the signature get live coders to list of string. So change this to string and then code-based alphas give me a chunk of stuff. Oh, that's code-based alphas code. Ah. Everyone's been so helpful, but it's hard to follow everyone's thought patterns. What? What? So you're saying do var team. Well, that's that up there, isn't it? No, TB Gaming. It's not. No. Don't take it that way. No. I'm just trying to keep up, essentially. It's not confusing at all. So you're doing team select, which I can't do because presumably I've done this bit wrong. I don't know. Var team, JSON convert these lines with result. Absolutely, agent coder. Why can't I do team select? Yeah, I was following what you put in chat. Yeah, so the users, yeah. Display name. That's okay. It's okay. So basically now we're doing what I actually wanted to do, but I didn't know how to do. So thank you. Because when I did what I did, I thought really it should just be a list of the members. But then I thought, well, I don't know how to do that, so I just carried on in anger. Yeah, I think I understand the difference. I think. Yeah, so we're drilling down to the users here rather than where I was doing it. No, I'm using TwitchLib, Codebase Alpha. What did I make coders? So that now needs to be. There you go. And that's broke that now because coders will have does that help? So what's going to be in here now? We're going to have see, this is where I get a bit lost now. Finding what you want to get out of it. Just a list of strings, yeah. That's so I could put contains now. I just want to address Codebase Alpha's concern that I'm not using TwitchLib. So there's the TwitchLib there. There's the client. This is what I did on stream ages ago. And then we've got the base here. Try not to go into it too much. Contains will work. Yeah, so I should be able to do in theory. This is using TwitchLib, use Twitch API set to client ID settings. Maybe. Where can I show you? So we did this in I think you were there. It was Simon Gearing. You were calling the API directly. I don't think so. This is for the vector. So Twitch client. This is for the vector REST API. And then I've forgotten how it works myself, to be honest with you. And then we did these for the commands. This is all for vector. Oh, right, no, right, I see what you're getting at now. No, yes. Right, yes. Down here, I'm calling it live, yes. Just in this one sub or function or method, however you want to refer to it. Sorry, totally misunderstood what you were getting at. But yes, I'm doing it there. I'm calling that directly here, yes. For that reason. Because you can't get the T via the client. That's why I did it this way. I hope that makes sense now. Sorry, I totally misunderstood what you were getting at. You can? Okay, I wasn't aware. Coded B is finished coding. So if you run and test, yeah, we should end up back in the same position as before. But I should be able to do something like coders dot remove dot e chat message dot display name, and that would remove. You should get the multiple shoutouts. Yep. So I've jumped ahead a little bit, TB Gamer. That should work. So we're just removing that from the list, aren't we? So if I say something, hello world. He keeps going to sleep tonight, I don't know why. He's waking up and... So it should does Codebase Alpha now, which it has. Yeah, and then if I say something again, it shouldn't do anything because I'm removed from the list. And the same for Codebase Alpha. Yes, Codebase Alpha, it's looking much simpler. I knew it wasn't great. Thank you so much, TB Gamer, for all your help, and you, Codebase Alpha. Thank you very much. Well done to you, really. Now don't include yourself in the shout-out. And Visual Basic coming out there. Coders contains... oh, what is it? It's me. Is that not a string? Oh, it's a... VB drives out the nearest window. That wasn't going to work the way I thought it was a string. There is a broadcaster property. Oh, I was going for the is me property. Thanks, Codebase out. VB drives out the nearest window. Yeah, that's my problem. I've got a lot of old concepts, you know, Visual Basic and all that in my head. And still trying to learn interfaces and code injection. If it's you, you should say, hey, don't forget to follow and subscribe. If you're a Twitch Prime member, don't. If it's me, it should be a, hey, don't forget to follow and subscribe. What, when I talk in my own chat, it should say that. Is that what you're saying? I could just do. Could I not do that? Doesn't seem right to me. That's fair enough, Cody Beard. Excuse me. Pressure. Check the display name. Yeah, so that should be true then. Feeling hungry now. Excuse me. It's a double-edged sword. I know who consumers are and cancel. W Momaxum, if that's how you pronounce your name. Yes, it is. It is a bot for Twitch. All the old beep running at our coverage duties.
Coder is in the chat. Check out Codebase Alpha. Stream at twitch.tv/Codebase Alpha.
Well, that worked. So if I say something, didn't work. There's me didn't.
Coder is in the chat. Check out Rambling Geek. Stream at twitch.tv/Rambling Geek.
If it's true, then do that. I guess it doesn't think it's me. Oh, I didn't exclude me from here, did I? Ah, fail. And you need to do and is not me. Yeah, so you're saying do the and up here. Just check if it's me first. Funny. You all think quicker than me. So what are you saying now? Do it like this, and then do else if. Is that what you meant? I think that's what you meant. I like it like that. Is that what you meant? Oh, I already did, Chris. Yeah. Right, okay. That's what you meant. Okay. Wow, I understood something you said. Heck. Well, it's still got me.
Live coder is in the chat. Check out Rambling Geek. Stream at twitch.tv/Rambling Geek.
Oh, I know why that didn't work. No, TB Gamer, do you know what it is? The is me is the bot. Yes, 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 yes.
Live coder is in the chat. Check out Codebase Alpha.
Yeah, it's got to be his broadcaster, isn't it?
twitch.tv/Codebase Alpha.
Lol. Now it'll work. Lol. There you go. And then if a live coder says something.
Hey, don't forget to follow and subscribe. If you're a Twitch Prime member, drop your free sub here.
Was it me? Was there a massive delay between me saying lol, it printing it in the chat, and then Vector saying it? Woohoo!
Live coder
There you
is
go.
in the chat.
So there's
Check out
Codebase Alpha.
Codebase Alpha. Stream at twitch.tv/Codebase Alpha.
We did it! We did do it. Woohoo! So if Codebase Alpha says something now, in theory, it shouldn't shout him out again. Should only do it once per session, so to speak. Indeed. But your channel's awesome. I mean, come on. Who else takes on a ZX Spectrum emulator in C#? I mean, heck. Cool. That worked. So I guess we could move on to the... we need to get a list of... Codebase Alpha, you seem to know the Twitch API very well. Could you get a list of VIPs? Ah, yes, good point, TB Gamer. I see what you mean. You've not found anything for VIPs as yet. Ah, that's a shame. Notes to myself. I need to. You're not able to post the live coders link. I can do. At which point though? Well, that's why these guys jumped on that. I just figured it's worth noting why. Oh, I see. I get you. Thanks, TP Gamer, for pointing that out.
CMJCHRISJONES is working for a little while.
Do you think I should put something in? If Chris Jones's handles mentioned, it actually says Chris Jones or just Chris. So who pronounces it properly? I suggested a double land because I wasn't really considering the list to be that costly, but it's a good option. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, that is fine. You gotta love Vector. Good old Vector. He's gonna die one day though, I'm sure of it. So here, I'm just looking at this again. We're just basically saying, just go and get me for each one the users, the value out of the display name, and stick it in there. Yeah, it's kind of obvious now. Look at it. We need to code our right Codebase Alpha. Yes, I don't disagree. I need to look at it more. Time is my problem. Unfortunately, he sends everything. I did find what was it called? Man in the Middle proxy, and that works on mobile phones because you can install a certificate which lets you see HTTPS traffic. And now that I can see on the phone, you can see HTTPS traffic. But I can't get a certificate on Vector to see that traffic because he's sending everything in HTTPS or SSL or TLS, whatever you want to call it. Would Fiddler work? Don't know. Only because wouldn't we just see the encrypted data? Don't we need to decrypt it? Yeah, it would, but we need to get it in line. Coded Beard, please expand on what you mean. No Fiddler support. Oh, does it? How? Yeah, that is the problem. Vector's talking to its own server, which we don't know what it is. Well, I'll show you what I have found out. Because I have sort of poked at it. Let's get into the right one. Or did I put it all on Discord? I might put it all on Discord, which I have closed Discord. Let's open Discord. Yeah, that's the only way I can see it can be done.
Welcome back, CMJCHRISJONES. Happy to have you back in chat.
Correct, Codebase Alpha. No, I didn't. That's the bit I'm struggling on time. I was going to because I found this Coded Beard. You're absolutely right. We went down that route, and I tried to do it on stream, which is a nightmare because of network connections. Then I looked at it again after that stream and found Man in the Middle, and thought that might be a way of doing it. And then it hit me that I can't get the certificate onto Vector. And then I need to build the reverse proxy with whatever that open source router software is, which I always forget the name of. Sorry, I totally got distracted by Discord then. It is easy when you control all the kit, you know about network. I think I'll be able to do it because I think I know enough about networking to do it. It's just, I just don't have I need a day where I can just hack at it. It's not something I want to start and stop because that's just annoying. Yay! S&P's code. So this is how or Codebase Alpha did it, which is in Discord, which is in my Discord. Networking stuff is a black art. Might be simpler, TB Gamer. What might be simpler? Hacking Vector. So what the problem for someone was riding the Galaxy of Outlaws and only have paying attention? Copy Beardy, you've lost me. Okay, so where is it? Go into mine. That's the Vector. There you go. Wow, couldn't find it. So this is what I found out. Will this zoom? So that was just some certificate, but this is what he talks to, and he talks to this a lot, which is all AWS, and a lot of it looks like CDN. I forget that most people don't have to open networks that support 10,000 plus users. It's not easy, it goes wrong a lot. Yeah, I think the biggest network I look after is 200 users. Does that even zoom? No, it doesn't zoom. So on the Man in the Middle forum, I asked the question if anyone knew of any workarounds, and to date I have had no replies. Man in the Middle proxy. So this is what I tried using. Where's the forum gone? COVID. Yeah, to be honest with you, I don't necessarily disagree with that sentiment because I don't use it to hack. What was the ouch for? I don't use it to. I use it to fix. If that makes sense. So I don't think of it coming from the let's hack this perspective. Because I know with Wireshark you can give it a certificate and stuff, so you can reveal the traffic. No dark reader, I know. and it's just. Actually, I've just given myself an idea. We could put our own SSL of theirs in between, couldn't we? TV gamer, H encoder. I envisage you sat in a really dark room all the time, just with the light of the screen. And the Guy Fawkes mask. Wow, that took a turn. Oh, that's really interesting. Because enterprises do that, don't they? They put on their firewalls. They put their own fake Google certificate or whatever, and they can see all the traffic. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Man, it sucks having to work on a Saturday. Ooh. I've not been squirreled by this at all. A for awesome, Copper Beardy. Yeah. Well, actually, I'm going to the doctor's first thing in the morning. I managed to get a doctor's appointment at 8:15 on a Saturday morning for my injuries. Because I've already had a. I'm going for a CRT scan. Why am I saying CRT? I'm going for a ADFS changes. ADFS, Active Directory Federation Services. Is that what we're talking about there? Oh, are you doing 365 stuff? / on-prem? Yes, Copper Beardy. I managed to. I rang up and she said no appointments for a month, and I was like, "What?" And then she said you can go to another clinic, and I said yes. And she went Saturday, absolutely. I don't know, Agent Coda. You weren't here at the start of the stream. I was in a car crash. I was hit from behind, so I had that. But before all that, my right leg has been in needles in it pretty much constantly. So I was going for a scan for that to figure out what's going on. Codebase Alpha, no, I haven't managed to upload it to infrastructure either. Do it. It means you can change stuff in the day without breaking stuff. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out exactly what Codebase and Codebase Alpha was talking about. Codebase 2016 and 2019, more no need to worry. So you're talking about ADFS, and presumably, I really like it's a bit flaky. I like reverse proxy tech. That's quite cool in Windows Server. Yes, they were flaky. Cover where I am. The surgery opens at 8 AM. If you don't get reception before 10, appointments are gone. Heck. You have to be really careful changing stuff. We are running an ancient version of ADFS. So if it's ancient, I'm guessing 2008? Is it that ancient? Yeah, we do that. We've got a few ADFS out there and we change it happily. Version 2.0. Ooh, can't remember what version that shipped with. ADFS. So that was in the 2008 timeframe. ADFS version 5 is 2019. Version 4 is 2016. It's supporting over 15,000 users for all 365 operations, as well as tons of reps. If I look at it, funny, it breaks. So you're using it to all stuff. I assume. When I say stuff, I mean apps. 4 and 5 are really solid. Single sign-on, yep. Codebase Alpha, are you in charge of that, or do you have another team doing that side of things? Or is that the problem? They upgrade it and it breaks all the apps. Yeah, we use it for most internal and external apps now. Anyway, I want to do a self-signed cert now and all that good stuff. So I can see the vector traffic. I inherited because I was the only one foolish enough to figure out how it worked and to customize it. It's one of those jobbies. You touched it, you fixed it one day. You volunteered, any of those things. Don't volunteer for things. Yeah, that's kind of my problem. I do that all the time. Coolio. Where should we go next with this? Bot. This is why I close this code. Quit. Go away. It will take you a day or two to move to 2016 if it's seriously worth it. Even a complex PowerShell for the win. PowerShell's awesome. I changed the calendar rights. Well, I had to export the calendar and contacts for all users. I used PowerShell with a loop and did it in like 20 minutes, if that. That's from figuring out how it worked, writing the code, running it, and it worked. I had little PSTs of like 50 users, calendar and contacts spat out. It was amazing. Once we are fully Azure, we have a farm of 12 servers, so it's a daunting job. When you say a farm, do you mean the clustered? Good night, Copperbeardy. Enjoy QI. Have a good evening. Have a good weekend. Just use host overrides on the machine. Yeah. That seems to make sense to me. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. I can close that. Excellent. We could give Chris his own special shout out, couldn't we? I mean, this is going to be hard coded, which is not good. Won't even be that. I just need to do if chat message dot display name. Hacky, hacky, hacky. Me! Yes, me! I just clicked your name to copy and paste it. Totally change this one to hey Chris, welcome to chat. There is a moderator, but then it'll shout out for every moderator, not just for you. Nice Coda Beer, just switching the DNS and magically transformed over. Hey, Frackbird's here. Hello, Frackbird. How are you doing? Lol, so I'm extra special. Yay, it worked. You're extra special. So what I was thinking I could do, I could do my own list locally and then pull this in. Maybe just have a JSON file of special VIPs, because there's no way of pulling VIPs in. So I could pull my own list in and have it like a special VIP username and then message for that person. And I also want to get vectors to shout out Chris rather than your whole name. He's going to say it every time. Frackbird, well, I dockerized an app and I didn't make it, so I'm feeling kind of good right now. I'm waiting for someone to tell me everything I did wrong now. Excellent, well done, Frackbird. Putting things in a container is fun. Hey, Frackbird, I'm also in the Founders Club. Yay! See? And it's going to keep doing it for me. Absolutely, because I'm just that special. Absolutely, Chris. That's kind of funny. Is Frackberg and the Founders on my channel? I'm confused. Or did you mean... considering about...
Chris, welcome to chat.
Considering about a week ago, my knowledge of Docker was Docker PS. Yeah, I mean, I can get things into a Docker, but I've not done storing data in, or drives, or mapping things, or networking, or any of that kind of stuff. Ah, you're one of the founders, Robert Table's founders. I wonder whether I'm one of his founders, because I started watching him when we started streaming at the same time. Going off to check. Good old Twitter. If I go to Robert Tables, I'm just going to type test in his channel. Yes, I'm a founder. But considering he's my boss, it's kind of cheating. No, not at all. Not at all. Oh.
Check out Codebase Alpha. Stream at twitch.tv/Codebase Alpha.
It did that because I stopped it.
Codebase Alpha is working for a little while.
That's funny.
Hey Chris.
Yeah, I think I am too, it's Frackberg. I'm going to stop the bot. This worked on a raid, which was quite cool. Oh, you said now, stop the bot, Chris. Well, considering I have to get up early tomorrow, like 7 AM, probably earlier, 6 AM, I think I'm going to wrap the stream up. Because I've achieved, well, my code was fixed by the awesome people in the chat, TB Coder and Codebase Alpha, because I completely messed it up. .com. Lol. Can't believe that was so easy. I should have thought that myself. I need to start thinking things through rather than getting lumbered down in things. So yeah, I think I'm going to wrap things up. Is there anyone we shall raid? Should we raid anyone? Anyone to raid? Should we see who's on? Get rid of that there. Oh, how do I do raid on this new thing? Raid channel, there you go. So Nick's on. That'll be funny. Nick, return no. You're clearly insane. What? Oh, this. I did it because it moaned. So I just threw it in there. Do you want me to fix that just for you, just before we finish? Can you just do new... No? Wow, I have no idea how to return an empty list. Lol. Just say list. There you go. I was right. Just not the uppercase bit. Sorry, Coda Beer. Yeah. You've got to realise all this is stitched together by me reading bits of code online, reading it, thinking I understand it, then trying it and see what happens. Don't pretend for 1 minute that I actually know what I'm doing, because I don't. Oh, Chris is telling me to commit it. That was ages ago. It's done. Chatbot. I'm gonna have to close it. What you will tell me off now for? What did I do? The wrong string type. Indeed. That's so what you're telling me, it should be uppercase S because it is here. I'm sure I've asked this question before. What's the difference between lowercase string and string? I mean, it's so subtle. Oh, so basically, is this one wrong then as well? Should be blue, not green as a symbol. All right, okay. I'll try and remember that. That's what I find about C#. There's so many subtle things. You know, I was reading stuff and watching a YouTube video, and I felt really stupid when I finally realised that this is the class and this is inheritance, basically. I'm bringing things along. Chris Jones sent me a link. Agent Coder is freaking out right now. String can be different on different runtimes. String is just a keyword which provides limited functionality and is mainly used in creating a variable, whereas system.string is a class which gives you a rich set of functionalities and properties. Right, okay. So another way of maybe thinking of it is lowercase is a keyword. See, I would have thought you would wanted to use system.string more, but obviously not. Basically, there is no difference between string and string. String is just an alias of system.string, and both are compiled in the same manner. So, reading that first sentence, I would actually say, why does it matter? String stands for system.string and is .NET Framework type. String is an alias of the C# language. Both of them are compiled to system.in.il, so there is no difference. So the question is, if both strings are the same, why do we need to invent another one for the confused programmer? Me confused. The answer is very simple. String is just a keyword that provides limited functionality. It's what Chris has just posted. It's mainly creating the variable, whereas system.string is a class which gives you a rich set of functionalities and properties to manipulate the string. Oh, so are we saying lowercase string uses less memory? essentially. String is always the same. Yeah, sort of. So rather than creating everything with uppercase string and you bringing that whole class along with you just to create a variable, you use the lowercase string, and it's not as verbose, so therefore it's not chunking up so much stuff. The compiler will do the best thing for string on the compiler. Yeah, okay, I kind of get it. Yeah, I kind of see why that makes a difference. Okay, so we fixed that. You see, you're all are teaching stuff. I failed pretty much this week because I've been ill and because of the car crash and whatnot. But I have been trying to code at least an hour a day, trying to fit it in, to try and get this stuff to stick. Cool. So did I mess it up up here then? I probably did, didn't I? Yes, look, I did. But I did do it there. Okay. Fit. I was going to ask, no, I didn't ask. If you have the Roslyn Analyzer package installed, it will shout at you about this stuff rather than us having to do it. Yeah, where's the fun in that though, CoderBeard? We want you to shout at us. So, who do we want to raid, people? We have Nick, Larson, Clarkio, Ginesu, Adam, Instafluff. Should we raid Instafluff? No, we're going to raid Nick. We're going to raid Nick, I've decided. Thank you for joining me. TB Coder, thank you for all your help. Codebase Alpha, thank you for all your help. Chris, thank you for being awesome, as always. And I will hopefully see you soon. And I hope you all have an awesome weekend. What extension are you using for PowerShell? This is Powerline with a custom felt, and Chris didn't ban Frank. So yeah, this is Powerline with the Microsoft new font. What's it called? Cassandra Code. Is it something like that? Customized with a patch with the fonts for Powerline. Cascadia Code, that's the one. Yeah, couldn't think of the name of it. Oh yeah, CoderBeard, I need to go and check out your posts. Yeah, I'll do that offline. Is that okay? Or do you want me to do them online? Working on the last one. Excellent. We need to schedule that, don't we, again? Or reschedule it. Offline's fine. Cool. Okay. So we'll go over and raid No Need to Reveal. Fair enough. Blog post. Yeah, Chris, yeah, that thing that you're going to do. You're going to set that up this weekend, aren't you, Chris? And do your first blog post and send me a tweet with the link. That's what you're going to do this weekend, aren't you? Lol. That's all I ever get from Chris. Just lols. Just lols. You know, what can I say? Maybe? Chris, what is the hang-up? What is the hang-up? Come on, it's going to take... In fact, I say this to you every week. You could have done it in the time we were on the stream. You could have been sitting there, taking the mickey out of me, and then doing your blog, setting your blog up and writing one. the colours kind of match with the top, don't they? Anyhow, I'll stop picking on Chris now, and I shall leave you all go. Have a great weekend, people. And have a great week next week, and I will see you hopefully sooner rather than later. There isn't one. I've been doing bits and pieces towards it. We'll at least get the blog up and just do a first, say, new blog, coming soon. There you go. I give you so much grief about this blog. Anyway, let's go and raid Nick, which we're doing now.
That's all, folks. Thanks for watching.
Did it raid?